when your computer breaks down and you're at risk of losing hours and hours of your hard work. Do you worry? No. You just play on Snapchat. Can you see me through all these sun rays? So this is what happened. Yesterday was Wednesday. I go to drop my video on Wednesday because that's when I do. Let me just, okay, is that better? Now we're talking. Okay, so where am I looking? Oh, here. Okay. Wednesday is when I dropped my Wednesday vlog, and when I went to load it to YouTube, before I could do it, iMovie crashed and I lost my hard work. Because guys, creatives, I work hard to get those edits done and get those videos to you. Yeah, I do. And I love it. I enjoy it. It's so fun, but it's still work, and I do spend hours on it. And it was lost. So all you have to do when that happens is you don't give up, do you? You don't. Because we're creatives. And we don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the status. We don't do it for the status. We do it because we passionately want to bring you our inner world. And that's important because most of us are running around fixing the external world and, making things happen in the external world. But nobody really pays attention to what's in here. And then what artists do is they remind you that there's actually an inner world. What artists do is they bring a mystical experience to you because it reminds you that there is definitely something that's not tangible, which is in everyone's life that we don't pay attention to. When an artist paints a scene, a landscape, or when an artist paints a portrait, or when an artist creates an abstract, like the abstract expressionists, it invokes emotion. It reflects their inner world. They are telling you what's within. And then you look at it and you go, oh my gosh, there is a world beyond my world that I don't see. Everybody looks at, like I could look at a landscape and paint it completely differently from you if I'm really being authentic. Okay, there are people who just copy others, and then that's what a lot of us are doing anyway. We're walking around and we just copy how the Kardashians look, or we just copy, the Obama family, or we copy a relative that we admire, or we copy some rich dude down the road, or we copy that rich friend we have who drives that Mercedes, or has that Louis Vuitton bag. We just want to copy, and we're not real because we're all to who we are, because we're just pretending to be or wanting to be somebody we're not. So we go off and acquire things and do things that are inauthentic, and that's what happens. and then we lose ourselves in this world. But what artists do is they say, flag that, well, most of them, the good ones, they say, flag that, I'm just going to be me, and I'm going to just express myself. And it takes guts to be an artist, because especially in the, in the era that we've just left, now artists are becoming more and more back, stepping into their power, and they're becoming more expressive these days. But the period that we just had a lot of artists, it doesn't pay to be an artist. So you're a starving artist, you have a low status in society, nobody really cares about what you do. They don't put value to what you contribute to society. And a painting, most people don't realize the power that a painting brings into you, into your life, because everyone's so cut off from understanding their inner world and that inner energy that exists within, that a painting can trigger. So if you have a beautiful painting in your wall, or it has it holds a memory that captures your attention, and it's a positive memory, it can trigger an action, it can trigger a powerful message within, in your subconscious, which is what causes you to take action anyway, and cause you to manifest the kind of life that you want. Often we surround ourselves with things that are triggering anxiety and insecurity, inadequacy. So we're watching the news, we're watching horrible TV programming that program our mind and disable our inner power, the power that's within, and make us just sort of like couch potatoes, playing Sugar Rush all day, or I don't know. Look, Sugar Rush is awesome, but if you're really focused on what you want in life, you don't have time for that, because you're going ahead with your passion. You're not just doing something because you want to earn some money, and have loads and loads of money in your bank account. You're doing it because it's fun. Yeah. And oftentimes people don't realize the money comes naturally anyway when you're consistently doing what you find is fun, and then the money comes, but then they forget what actually caused it to come. They forget the fun part, and they think, oh my gosh, I'm rich now, I've got all this stuff, now I have to start getting more stuff, or I have to keep going on this, and then they get into their mental space and out of their heart space. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was just talking about the importance of being creative and being authentic artists, and how important it is to be an artist, I think. Let me just rewind and have a look.